morning. This week is all about moving forward. All right, it's currently 8:04 a.m. It's Tuesday. Really focused on the move this week. We get the keys tomorrow. Really excited about that. I will put in some apartment tour footage of when Sam first saw the place. And then I'll probably put stuff in from when we get the keys tomorrow and stuff like that. I just really want to focus on getting to Atlanta. I think I noticed too, talking to everybody, it's like everybody wants to know what I'm up to. It's like the natural question, like, what are you up to these days? I'm like a shark, gotta keep moving forward or I die. I'm gonna go to Target first because I picked up some, well, I pre-ordered some cleaning supplies and some things I needed, like makeup wipes. The cicadas here have been so bad. I don't remember it ever being like this in prior years, so it's pretty disgusting. Not gonna miss that. I think I'll be out of here by the time they're out of here. But it's just been like biblical. I feel bad because obviously like butterflies get a good like rap because they're pretty, and it's like if cicadas just didn't have those demon eyes, like maybe we'd be like okay, but it just comes off as like Silence of the Lambs, scary. Anywho, so yeah, today's plan is Target. I have a phone interview. I don't know if it's gonna turn into a Zoom, so I hate that, but it's just nice to chat to people, get the dust off, get back into interview mode. Yeah, I'm gonna really miss people from this town. Oh, speaking of people, I'm missing you, and I don't know if I'll cut this, but I do want to talk about it, at least just talk about it out loud because I was so taken aback by this. My moniker is Rust from the Road for a reason. I am always coming and going. And one of the biggest things about my personality is that I don't, I find it hard to like constantly be in contact with people. I just have never been that way. Family members, even like Sam. Like Sam is my best friend, my ride or die, the person that's gonna bail me out and help me hide the bodies. Like, and I talk to her on the phone maybe once or twice a year. Like really, like, I mean, we text and stuff, but even that, it's more like memes. I'm a good memer. I'm good at sending reels, but you know, or Merritt's a good example. I don't even think I've seen her last 2 babies, but that is somebody that I would kill for, you know, and we chat every once in a while. But yesterday during the memorial, that's I think the one part that's like making me want to talk about it because it is so fucking wild. But during the memorial, I put up a picture of like Joey, like one of the tables reflecting on Joey. And I had an old friend reply to that post, hey, I'm deleting you. It's nothing personal. Okay. So whatever, I just assumed because this person also does happen to work for a company that is not well revered. It's not a food and beverage thing. It's like, I don't want to say it without, you know, giving away too much. But, you know, I just thought it was like a top secret, like can't be, you know, civilians. I don't know, something like that. Maybe like, I didn't even really think about it because you led in with it's not personal. I read the note. Again, I'm memorializing my dead homie. But then he follows up with saying like something along the lines of, love ya, but you never want to talk anymore, and I want somebody that's here for like the journey or something like that. Okay. Now, old Jessica would have blocked him, told him to go with God, lit his ass up. I mean, like, to reply, and again, I'm just assuming like he didn't connect the fucking dots that was a memorial table, I guess, but I literally wrote missed ya buddy and it was candles and stuff, but whatever. To reply to somebody that's clearly experiencing a loss, if you've been following me this year, you know I'm going through it, and then to basically say like, not personal, but like you don't talk to me anymore, so I'm just gonna delete you. Now, I'm gonna actually check really quickly because as of like yesterday, he hadn't even deleted me. It was like, I don't know if it was just like a gaslighty thing, But I really wanted to be like, so do you talk to the 700 people on Facebook that you are friends with, like, frequently, like, more? And I've responded to him over time. It hasn't been like bad, you know, like, I'm quick about it because I, you know, don't really have much to say to him. I don't want some single men, you don't want them to get the wrong idea. Okay, so didn't you ever unfriend me after that? So I'm gonna unfriend him because, so I unfriended him. That's a little bit more like me. I literally had to go to AI to ask AI to reply for me because I didn't want to give any fucking breath to it at the time. I was literally in mourning and I didn't really think it deserved a response, but because he was so crazy to send that to me, I kind of wanted to light him up because it's like, just learn something about your life, bro. Like, it's just not everything's about you. And instead of being like, hey, how are you? Like, he would always ask me in riddles, like, what did he say to me recently? Love all the pros, but how is Jessica? Because I keep doing pivot year. It's really the only thing I share on Facebook. And I said, I'm good. How is love all your posts? This is in February. It is March 21st. Even though you found yourself by my factor 15 years ago, you're still on the progression deal with the just thing, rust from the road forever. I don't know. He like speaks in riddles, right? And then yeah, deleting you, like this is now yesterday. Deleting you, nothing personal, onward traveler. Onward traveler, bye. So I just unfriended him. Let me just say, everyone's friendship is a gift. And I really appreciate people that follow my journey and understand who I am, and not just for me, but in general, don't require things of other people. I am the type of friend that I will root for you and I will pray for you, and you know, if somebody talks about you in a building, I will defend you if you're my homie. But like, I'm never gonna be that girl that's like hitting you up daily or Snapchatting you. I specifically created my YouTube for that reason. Was like, I want to share what I do with everybody, but I can't necessarily do it in the moment. It's not how I naturally communicate. So sometimes I will be like, go watch my YouTube if you want to know what I'm doing. Or even if you lead in with that, that might be helpful for me to think like, do you care or you just care on your own terms? And like, and I think I've mentioned this comparison before about like the Bronx Tale, but it's like, if it costs me 20 bucks to get rid of you, like it's a 20 bucks well spent. Like sometimes I think like, if it was like the short answers or whatever got him to the point where he had to go out of his way to say, hey, it's not you, it's me, but just kidding, it is you. And then to not even follow through with the threat. Like, I don't like to be baited like that. Like, say, like that's not friendship, that's fuckery. And I just am not here for it. So if you happen to be watching this, you know, I know what I wrote back was very nice, because what did AI write back? But I won't go back to that. I literally went to Meta AI because I was like, I'm gonna fucking light this idiot up if I have to talk about it. I literally been like, go with God. Per AI, this is how we responded as a graceful future human. And I did think about this for a while. It was like, wow, AIs are better at humaning than we are. Like, cause this is a very human, polite response that I just did not have the capacity to craft at the time. I understand, well, I didn't put, Meta AI put, I understand, I appreciate your honesty, and I'm glad you clarified it's not personal. Life takes us in different directions and sometimes connections fade. I wish you all the best. I'm grateful for the memories we shared. Take care. And then again, that was last night, like 10 p.m. It's 8 a.m. the next day. He still hadn't unfriended me or deleted me or whatever. Also, the term deleting. Bitch, deleting me. Stop calling me. I've never answered. To be on the journey to somebody, I'm in a states away from half of the people I know. More than half, actually. And it's about to be a lot more than half. And that's just what I do, man. And like, I have I've forgiven so many people for so much less, or so much more in less time. So I lost a friend overnight after celebrating the loss of another one. But life will go on. Moving forward. Anyways, let's go to Target. Let's pick up my, I don't want to call them groceries, or cleaning supplies, whatever, which I kind of regret not going to Walmart for, but it's easier to just do the drive up thing at Target. I hate the cicadas like I mentioned, so I've been just trying to avoid outside at all costs. Get a little brekkie in me and then go forward, but it's gonna be a beautiful week. I just love this project, and I love the friends that get me for who I am and support me in these different endeavors. Yeah, that's who's coming to 2025 with us. Here we are, stalling again, 20 minutes. I don't want to have to edit all this, so I'm gonna go. I love you. I'll see you throughout this episode and then in the future, unless you delete me because I don't talk to you enough. Good night. Or good day. Ready to go. So much. You too. Bye-bye. Only took a weird turn. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sure. You can hand it. Oh, I got it. Sorry? You can hand it to me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Have a great
day.
You too. Bye. It's 80 degrees out. Definitely the hottest day it's been in a while. So for a quick little haul of what I got at Target, I got these multi-purpose paper towel wipes. I saw them in Annika's vlog, so I figured I'd grab them. The main reason I needed to go is I needed makeup wipes. I needed a wand lighter for my candles. Got some pick-me-up, little energy drink, Swiffer duster. This is what they had almost forgot. My favorite sparkling water. It's a orange vanilla polar. It's like, tastes like a creamsicle, but just seltzer. I'm gonna give myself a couple minutes and a couple swigs of coffee to get my life back in order and my temperature back down. Currently getting ready to do my phone interview. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on this Microsoft Teams meeting. They literally sent me the link like 5 minutes ago. I had a really good interview. It's so funny when I meet like strong women in the industry because I just get so inspired so quickly. I love to have good chats with good people. She was asking how I feel about confrontation. Lols. I'm kind of starting to get that buzz to like lead a team again, which is really nice. Haven't had that in a while. I think especially seeing everyone at Yolan yesterday was like, it brings you back to like why you do it and the good relationships that you make. And then even if you're a little nervous about how someone perceives you, like, sorry, it's the job. We got a lot done today on this Tuesday. Pod is booked, car is packed, interview is done. Tomorrow is the key day. We get our keys, and then as of right now, I'll go to Atlanta tomorrow in the morning, get the keys, get into the new spot, put away the couple of things. Pods are booked for the 10th and 11th here, so I will be officially packed up by June 11th. I will still have this apartment until the end of June, so I'll have a couple pool parties. I think I mentioned that. My Tuesdays are always so much more productive than my Mondays. Anybody else feel that way? The Great Parmesan Disaster 2024. Good morning. I am finishing up the last minute packing for my first trip down to the new apartment. We get the keys today. It is June, I'm looking at my to-dos. It is May 22nd. A little overcast, has not started raining yet. So I'm gonna run that cart down that I finished packing, and then that should kind of like top off what I can fit in my car. What's nice is I'll gain an hour going there because of the time zone difference. Or now I lose it. I lied to myself. Fuck. All right, we gotta go. All right, we are a little sweatier and more stressed. These cicadas are disgusting, and like, I feel bad saying that. Like I said, it's like weird to not have the body of a butterfly, and that would make all the difference, but it's the eyes, it's the screeching noise. But like, I would have filmed packing up the rest of the car, but it was absolutely terrifying, to be honest. I'm like dodging these bugs. The birds are out in full force because it is about to start raining soon. It just was not a good time. We are hitting the road. It's 7 a.m. now. And yeah, I feel good about it. Again, I'm kind of annoyed that I convinced myself I was going to gain an hour instead of lose one, but I'll gain it on the way back. I definitely would love an espresso-based beverage, so we're going to go try to find something nice to drink and eat on the trek because it's about 4 hours. So see you on the road. Now it's time to head to the movies with our cinematic crusader. Here with another titanium take, here's our movie maven Kai.
Hey guys, welcome to the next week of our lives. We are killing it. It's the end of May, summer's coming, and we are wrapping up this whole idea of moving on, moving past, and moving forward. And I was thinking about what movie kind of encapsulates that for me. And I feel like the 2000s-ish movie Anywhere But Here kind of really does it, because it hits all of those different spectrums of things that we've been talking about. It's Natalie Portman and Susan Sarandon, mother-daughter relationship where, you know, Susan Sarandon plays this flighty, flaky mom who, you know, is basically trying to live her life the best way that she knows how. And she's kind of growing up alongside her daughter. A lot of dysfunctional relationships, a lot of family drama and issues and emotional immaturity. And Natalie Portman's playing this, you know, kid who gets good grades and is trying to kind of get through things, and, you know, often feels that she's a little more, mature and level-headed, and has to keep her mom, you know, on an even keel so they, you know, have the bills paid and there's food on the table. And there's a lot of issues that, you know, they both have that, you know, they don't necessarily like help each other through. This isn't the Gilmore Girls where they're going to sit down and, you know, have a cup of coffee and, you know, figure it out. It's very real and very, very relatable for some of us when it comes to, you know, mother-daughter relationships in a lot of ways. And I feel like it's one of those movies that when we watch it as we are that age, you know, we kind of go, yeah, you know, and then we watch it as we get older. And rather than doing the thing where we go like, well, now I understand the parent, you look back and you go, this is what was messed up. I thought this was normal. You know, there's that joke about, you know, sitting around the the dining room table, or, you know, the you know, table when you're out having dinner with a bunch of friends and you're telling a story and you're like, oh, and then this happened, and they're looking at you with horror. I feel like that's kind of what it's like watching this movie as an adult, having gone through, you know, some childhood trauma. So if you want to relive the trauma, or you at least want to feel, you know, kind of secure in the fact that you're not the only one. You're not the only one who's been through these things. And, you know, there's moving forward, and there's, you know, success and survival in spite of, and not necessarily because of. And I think that that's, you know, a really beautiful thing. There's definitely a happy Hollywood ending with this one, but there's a lot of catharsis in it as well. So as we're wrapping up the whole idea of, you know, moving forward, moving past, moving, you know, on, I think this is a great movie to watch. And I think it's something that really kind of stands up. You know, the themes and the ideas and everything are still very much there. So, you know, grab a box of tissues, have a nice drink. I'm not a wine drinker. If you are, it's a good wine movie. And, you know, have a nice little sigh of relief that we're not teenagers anymore, and that we have adult money. And when you go to Disneyland, like I did last weekend, and drop, you know, a couple $100, we'll call it a couple hundred, you can be secure in that because you deserve it. Treat yourself. Once again, guys, this is the end of Mental Health Awareness Month. It is so important that everybody understands what they need to do to take care of themselves. And so if you're in a spot, or you know somebody who does, please, please, please reach out. Just let somebody know that you're there. If you need somebody, reach out and let someone know that. You can't get help unless you ask for it. You know, not everybody's mind readers, and not everybody can see through the masks. And sometimes, you know, it takes more than one person. So let them in, let them help you. And, you know, we're all going to get through it together, guys. That's the name of the game. We love you. Thank you so much for, you know, joining us again this week. Drink your water, take your meds, and we'll see you next week.
We always start this way, don't we? Google, what time is it?
It's 8:04 a.m.
I've still got the sleepies in my eye, to be honest. Obviously, it's 8 something. I guess I jumped back to go back. I don't know. Anyways, just jumping around. But, or something. I had a very weird dream last night. I don't think I want to talk about it, but... I'm very excited about the movie that Kai is featuring. She has such a good way of picking movies that are really, and again, we do discuss themes, and like we have some really cool stuff coming up, I think in like June or July. And then I already know, so I am gonna try to attempt Youtober this year again, which is so funny. It'll be like the 1 year anniversary of the channel, like of me really like applying myself to it. But well, maybe, I don't know, we'll have to check, because I think I did take like a little bit of a hiatus in the middle there after I realized I failed Youtober. Pardon me. I rewatched Bridgerton last night when I got home. Chef's kiss on that little carriage scene. You know, I wasn't really feeling Colin Bridgerton. I still think that I would have picked the guy that was gonna go away for 3 years. That's a little bit more my thing, but I get her. She's young. She was looking for real love. But I really don't think his hair in this season is doing it for me. And his eyes do this kind of weird, like, beady thing every once in a while. I don't think that the cameras must not be picking up on, like, the true color of his eyes. But you go, Penelope. You slayed all those looks. We are sweating a bit. All right, we're back. Look at me with... I realize how little I wear face makeup on this channel because I like took myself back for a second. Anywho, let me raise this up a little bit. You raise me up. Anyways, so I just had a really great, let's just start over. Okay, this is gonna rain a little. When? In the morning. Okay, what is this? What? Hello? It's currently like 6:30 right now.
Bye.